Maintenance tips and best practices for food manufacturers. In order to cope with common maintenance challenges in food manufacturing, there are a number of best practices food manufacturers should employ. The following tips can help you better comply with current good manufacturing practices. Invest in training. According to a study conducted by Eastern Research Group under the FDA, one of the top-ranked food safety problems was insufficient employee training. Maintenance personnel should be trained on current best practices when it comes to food safety, occupational safety, and quality control. In addition, they should be made aware of why it is important and how it helps them and the business as a whole. This training should not be done only once either. Regular training meetings can help solidify best practices within your maintenance team. Enforce hygiene. Sanitation is vital to food manufacturing, and that means your maintenance team needs to make sure they keep up on regular washing and hygiene. In particular, maintenance personnel need to wash their hands before entering a food processing area and after eating, using the restroom, etc. Avoid placing greasy or dirty hands on surfaces that make contact with foodstuffs. Clean equipment after completing repairs. The purpose is to make sure germs, dirt, debris, and other contaminants do not come into contact with your product. Include health questionnaires. Sneezing, coughing, or open sores can be a health hazard in any working environment, but they are especially risky in food production. To avoid the spread of diseases to foodstuffs, it may be a good idea to require personnel to fill out a health questionnaire when they report for work each day, particularly if you have a larger operation with many maintenance workers or contractors. Use coveralls and other coverings. Coveralls and jumpsuits can help prevent clothing from getting caught in machinery, but they also help prevent contaminants that may be present on workers' clothing from mingling with the product. Other items such as gloves, shoe covers, hairnets, and beard snoods can also be invaluable when it comes to preventing contamination when working on equipment. Cover work areas. Some maintenance tasks involve creating dust or debris. While the ideal situation would be to perform these tasks away from the main production line, that's not always possible. In those cases, the work area or the machine itself should be covered in order to prevent debris from coming into contact with food production surfaces. Use food-grade materials. Food-grade materials should be used in building and maintaining machines. For instance, when lubricating food processing machines, only food-grade lubricant should be applied to the machinery. When installing guards or surfaces, stainless steel is ideal, and slope should be used where appropriate to facilitate draining. Incorporate sensors and condition monitoring. Given the large variety of highly complex machines used in food processing and packaging, installing sensors for condition monitoring can yield massive cost savings long-term. Doing so makes diagnostics easier, reduces the time devoted to routine inspections, and cuts down on the level of specialized training that is needed. With condition monitoring, it becomes easier to keep machinery in good working condition since the level of expertise needed to diagnose problems goes down. Maintenance as a whole becomes more efficient as a result. Account for planned downtime. In any continuous process, it can be difficult to find time to perform routine maintenance tasks. For this reason, it's important to take special care to plan maintenance tasks for times when the equipment does not need to be running. When it comes to recurring tasks, that can be tricky, especially given the strict timelines on many such tasks. As such, take some time to account for planned downtime periods when creating a PM plan for your facility. Create a policy for temporary repairs. Finally, you need a policy for temporary repairs. They are not suitable for areas that come into contact with food products, and they should be used only until proper repairs can be made. Put that policy in writing and make sure your crew is familiar with it as well as why it is important.